long relationship, and 7-year marriage in jeopardy. I, 41M, am contemplating leaving my wife, 39F. How do I save this or exit it in a way that doesn't destroy her? Part 1. My wife, 39F, and I, 41M, have known each other and pretty much been together for half of our lives. We got married 7 years ago after we moved from my job. She quit her job when we moved and hasn't really worked since. My job has supported us, and I've never pushed her hard to go back to work. She has struggled with anxiety and likely undiagnosed depression, as well as a general distrust of people and a distrust of doctors and the medical system. I believe she also struggles with alcoholism, nightly wine, and I have confronted her about it multiple times over the last 6 years or so. I feel like she's only gotten better at hiding it than she has actually reduced her consumption. She refuses to acknowledge she has a problem, even though her dad had a similar issue with wine and alcoholism, and refuses to get help. She is estranged from her parents, and her mother in particular is a big source of her trauma. I believe they're irreconcilable. She has sisters, but they still maintain a relationship with the parents. She has no support system where we live and has made no effort in the 8 years or so that we've lived here to make friends. She rarely leaves the house. With her sisters caught between her and the parents, I feel like she has no one but me. We don't have kids, which is a source of my frustration, but also probably a good thing. I really want kids, like more than anything in the world. At one point I thought she did too. She says she still does, but I can't help but feel like that's for my benefit and appeasement. She's really scared of the world and the political climate, the assault on women's rights, and her own reproductive health. We've talked about getting help with having children, but again, she has a fear of doctors. I also wholeheartedly admit that bringing a child into this relationship right now is a bad idea. But once I turned 40, I also felt the pressure of the clock. In the evening, maybe once a week, she gets really emotional and breaks down. Sometimes it's about her family. Sometimes it's about her childhood. Lately, it's been about politics and the news. Occasionally, she gets so worked up she has what I think is a panic attack. She used to be on anxiety medication, but she's been off it for about 4 to 5 years now, and she says she feels better in without it. We've been fighting a lot lately over politics and media engagement. We're ideologically on the same side, but she invests a lot more time in the news and staying informed than I have the capacity to. Part 2 coming soon.